Hello, everyone. My name is Ashley Hill. I am a scholarship search strategist. I'm also the CEO and founder of ALH Group LLC, which you formerly know as College Prep Ready. We are in year number 10 of working with future and current college students, and I teach them, my team and I teach them how to find the right scholarships that fit them so that they can graduate without debt. That's what we're all about. Is not graduating without debt. I mean, without not graduating without debt. That really is the goal. And so I wanted to come in here and talk about. You see, my topic here is top scholarship resources for Black students. And so I share this in the description underneath, but I just want to highlight that I believe in sharing resources for all students, but right now in light of what's been going on this past week and the murder of George Floyd and us, those of us that are battling racism and standing up for injustice, it has been tough. It's been a tough week. Unfortunately, the focus has been kind of shifted to looters, which are that is not the case for every city that has been protesting. We've seen politicians lose it, and they're not getting the point. We're just starting to see kind of people just kind of really sharing how they really feel about it. And some people are allies and they're on the side of standing up for injustice, and some are not. And so it has been a challenging week, even for myself. As a black person, a black woman, and a black businesswoman, and it's definitely been a challenge. But I can tell you, for me, even in the midst of the sadness and the frustration sometimes and that I've been having this past week, is I've realized that my contribution, besides financial and all of that, is education, staying in my lane. Education is my activism. And so I'm passionate about, especially right now more than ever, about seeing Black college students in regardless of the level, whether you're a high school student, whether you are an undergraduate student, whether you're getting your master's or your doctoral degree, whether you're in professional schools like medical school, law school. I am more encouraged than ever to push Black college students to get into school, get into their programs, and graduate without debt, because we need more Black students in law. We need more Black students in law enforcement, as you already know, in education, in the fine arts, in STEM, in education, in counseling, psychology, and the list goes on and on. We need more Black students in those professions. And it only happens by they have to first get the degree and get certified and get qualified and all of that and all that it entails with that degree. And it starts with just not having the burden of worrying about having to pay back all of these student loans. And so this is my contribution. And so I just want to share for a few moments on some top scholarship resources. And I ask that you share this out with your networks. Those of you that maybe you work with Black college students, or you have Black college students in your networks, your neighborhood, your family, or maybe you are a Black college student. Maybe you're the ally working alongside with Black college students. Whatever your role is, I do ask that you share this out. So I want to start with talking about just organizations. For example, the Jack and Jill Foundation, the United Negro College Fund, UNCF, UNCF, Thurgood Marshall College Funds, NBC Universal. There are so many organizations, and it's really just a quick Google search. But starting there, and then of course you have to look to the professions, the industry organizations as well, and that could be as simple as just reaching out to your career services and saying, "Look, I'm looking for a list of organizations that have funding set aside for Black college students going into," and then you tell them your field, whether it's law, whether it's finance. So really it's attacking that. It's attacking those organizations, the nonprofits, places, religious organizations, and then I can't leave out the colleges. Whether that's you reaching out to the multicultural student center, some colleges call it. Maybe they have, and maybe they're underneath the student affairs. It depends on how the college is organized, but it's reaching out to them and saying, what funding is available. It's bringing in financial aid, reaching out to them. And it may just be on their website, but it's reaching out to these places and looking to see what resources are available. But I will tell you that the resources are out there, and these scholarships are still due this summer. I just glanced at the Jack and Jill Foundation scholarship for Black students, and the deadline isn't passed yet. And so this is an urgency. It's an urgency now to apply for these scholarships. So I want to encourage you today, build it into your plan today that you are going to take a few minutes. You're going to look at these organizations, look at what's required, and then you're going to apply for those scholarships, because this is how we fight this. This is one way to fight this, is that you get into those fields, you get qualified, certified, you get into those positions, and you take a stand against racism. So with that being said, if you are a current or future graduate student, I want to encourage you, and I'm going to show it now. I want to encourage you to join my free challenge. This is for my Black students and the allies as well that are standing alongside our Black graduate students. There is funding. I know that you may have heard a rumor that, there's no money for master's and doctoral students. That's not true, especially for students, Black students. That's not true. But I want to encourage you to join me. It's free. It's my free Find Grad School Scholarships Challenge. 5 days. Give me 5 days to work with you, and I'm telling you, you'll come out better on the other side, and you'll have scholarships to search for and to apply for as well. And so this is just teaching you in 5 days how to find the right scholarships that fit you, so that you can pay for your graduate degree with scholarships versus debt. And so I want you to head over to bit.ly/grad school challenge, all one word. It's right there at the bottom, bit.ly/grad school challenge, and you can start immediately. That way you can start working on your scholarships as soon as now when you sign up. If you have any questions, feel free to post them below. If you have other resources to share, feel free to post those below as well. Thank you, and I look forward to talking with you next time.